was afraid this was gonna happen. The Scarlet and Violet base set pre-release has already taken place. And from what I've seen, the information that I have gathered, I don't like the outcome. I really don't like how things turned out. Listen, there's nothing wrong with the set. I think it looks amazing. In fact, I think the Scarlet and Violet cards are some of the best looking cards we've had in generations. The EXs look phenomenal. I think it was a smart move to get rid of hyper rares, personally. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is how the Japanese market needs to keep its fucking hands to itself. The current top card in the English Scarlet and Violet base set is Miriam. And I know that that doesn't surprise a ton of people, but it is not what I was expecting at all. The top card in most English sets is usually a Pokémon. I personally was calling that it was going to be the Miraidon EX SAR. It's a beautiful card, and a lot of people really love Miraidon. But that card, as of right now, is only sitting barely over $100. I think eBay solds are going for like $115 to $135. Meanwhile, the Miriam is selling from anywhere from $200 to $400. Seriously, look at these listings. It's pretty much everywhere. I mean, it took me 2 seconds scrolling on Facebook to see these things popping up for $250, $350, $400. Sold on eBay, $400. Now, I am expecting this price to come down significantly. I think it's gonna hover around $150 in the coming months. But I am still worried. We've seen this happen in the Japanese market, where if enough hype is built around certain types of cards, sellers will use that as a way to justify higher prices. And if the English market even somewhat mimics what's going on with the Japanese market, we're fucked. Just look at the prices for Clayburst booster box pre-orders right now. That's like 5 times the cost of an actual Japanese booster box. Now, I don't think that's gonna happen because I really don't think the English market could take that. And I think English sets are printed enough to where it physically just could not happen. But that's only for today. The big issue here is market trends. Sellers will look for any reason to push higher prices. So if we keep paying the waifu tax with absolutely no issue, the tax is only gonna get more expensive. And this is not how it's supposed to be with English. That's what I loved about English. Every once in a while, there are sleeper sets where the chase card is a waifu card. We've seen some pretty expensive Marnie cards, and honestly, who could forget Ultra Prism's Lily card? But these are people who were critical to their games, who were like key players. Miriam is a totally skippable character. And that's where my fear starts to set in, is that they're going to use these just female characters, any female character they can deem worthy of being waifu taxed, and using that as a way to justify higher prices. I could really see it happening. I'm just too unsure yet. We're just going to have to see how Scarlet and Violet goes, honestly. The main set isn't even released yet, so I could totally be overreacting, but I don't know. I just have a really, really bad feeling looking at how the Japanese market is right now. I really think some of that hype is just kind of like building up so much that it's spilling over into the English market. And the English market is no stranger to totally whack-ass prices. I'm sure we all remember Moonbryon. The amount of PSA 10 Moonbryons is absolutely insane, and Evolving Skies was printed to shit. And yet it is still one of the most expensive modern cards to ever come out. I'm not gonna act like I can see the future. I don't know what comes next, but I think we really need to be careful on what price we're willing to spend for these cards. Prices almost always go down after release because the market just gets flooded, but I don't know, man. This Miriam card really does worry me. I'm sure the price is gonna come down in the short term, but I really, really, really am afraid that it's gonna spike after a couple months and prices for Scarlet and Violet base are just gonna go through the fucking roof. Let me know what you guys think is gonna happen. Are you worried about this at all? Do you think that waifu tax is coming to English? I'm excited to hear your guys' opinions. Make sure to drop a like and comment on your way out, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.